welcome Admiral Cooper with us. And of course, this is one of your very important trips. Would you tell us what are your priorities as the new CENTCOM commander, and why are these priorities important?
Well, first, it's great to be here in the Arab Republic of Egypt. It's great to spend some time with you. This is my first interview in my capacity, so it's a great honor to spend time with you and the people of the region. As to your question specifically, I think Bright Star 25 is a great example of Egypt, in this case, bringing together more than 40 countries from around the world and focusing on interoperability and strengthening partnership, strengthening this great relationships, and doing it in a unique way at a very large scale. So I came here to be able to shine a light on the good work that's been done by the Egyptian military. Our commitment as part of this, more than 1,700 Americans, I think is a strong symbol of our great bilateral relationship as part of this overall exercise. Well, I think it's always important to train together, and we are at our best when we're actually shoulder to shoulder, and this is exemplified in Bright Star 25. We literally are shoulder to shoulder, more than 40 countries, thousands of men and women on the land, in the air, and at sea. It's a very unique exercise. And I'm here to demonstrate the U.S. commitment to the exercise. 4 years ago, we had about 600 troops here. Now we have more than 1,700. So I think you see the importance of this, not just for the United States, not just for the United States and Egypt, but I think it's a great example where we have a partner, in this case Egypt, bringing so many countries together. The U.S. is helpful, but Egypt is leading it. This is a great model for the rest of the region that I look to replicate in other parts.
Okay, how does this exercise fit into the regional security? The security of this whole region now it's at stake at many places. So how does this exercise fit into the security of the region?
Well, I think it's a key exercise, and it sets a great example of what we want exercises to look at in the future. Led by our partners, integrated with the United States, but integrated with as many partners as we can. In this case, more than 40 partners, thousands of men and women, and we're doing it not just in one dimension or domain. It's in the air with multiple partners. It's on sea with multiple partners, and it's on the land. That's very sophisticated. It's difficult to pull together, but I think it's a great example of what we want the future to look like.
Okay. The region, as you know, of course, is facing ongoing wars and threats. So can you describe the significance of this training just under this regional threats that we're facing on daily basis now?
I think the uniqueness of Bright Star 25 can be summed up in three ways. Its scope, its scale, and the complexity. There are not many countries in the world that could pull this together like Egypt has done, and I give high credit to the Egyptian military for being able to do that and do it in such a way that we advance our interoperability. And I think that's the key to future regional cooperation and security, bringing forces together from around the world, certainly partners around the region, and integrating them in a unique way to enhance the security.
Okay, how does the United States rely on Egypt to help maintain regional stability and, of course, combat terrorism?
Well, of course, the United States and Egypt have had a decades-long strategic relationship. In my case, I'm very familiar with our military-to-military relationship. I've been here many, many times over the years. This is actually my fourth Bright Star exercise, 3 times previously at sea. And this time observing from land. And actually, I'm a second-generation Bright Star veteran. My father served in Bright Star more than 40 years ago. So I think this is a great example professionally of sophistication and complexity coming together. And then personally for me, an opportunity to say thank you to the great people of Egypt for all that you do each and every day to enhance this important
You said that your father was here, so this exercise started in 1980. How did you see the development of this Bright Star exercise through so many years, 4 decades now?
Well, I think most notably, the number of nations participating has grown year after year. Just 2 years ago, there were 34 nations. This year, there's more than 40. I think if you look around the world, you don't see many examples where a nation, in this case, the great Egyptian military, can bring that many countries together. So I think that's the most notable increase, the number of nations participating. And I'll also add the complexity. You know, watching the complexity of operating literally side by side is quite impressive. It doesn't happen like this all the time, but it's been happening in this exercise.
It is very difficult.
It's a challenge. You can just imagine coordinating multiple different countries to achieve the same results is extremely complex. I would argue it's one of the most complex things our militaries do. And as we have seen this week, it's been done flawlessly, led by the Egyptian Armed Forces.
And what do you hope to accomplish on your first trip as the CENTCOM commander? Of course, what do you hope to accomplish now? And why Egypt as well?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, I want to shine a light on the great model that's been on display here with the Egyptian military of bringing so many countries together, training side by side, strengthening cooperation and interoperability. It's also an opportunity for me to visit with both senior civilian and senior military leaders and talk about matters on a bilateral basis. This was a great opportunity to do it. I've very much enjoyed my time. It's been indispensable, and I'm looking forward to what I think is going to be a very bright future. We would all recognize this region is very busy. There's a lot going on in the region, and I think that, given the volume of activities happening in the region, it makes it even more important to continue these type of training exercises together, in this case, led by Egypt, with so many countries involved, so many opportunities to increase our interoperability. These are the things that we want to be able to continue to do in the future, and that's why I'm here. It's great to be back here in Egypt. This is probably my 10th time I've been here in the last couple of years. I've had the privilege of visiting Egyptian cities and towns all around the country, mostly along the coast, but some time here in Cairo as well. And each time I visited here, I've got a greater appreciation for the rich culture and rich heritage, and it's just so wonderful to be back. So thank you for the opportunity.
Admiral Cooper, I'll say thank you so much for your time and for the honor of giving us your first interview.